Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. I'm just going to go on my live. Make sure I'm there. Make sure I'm here. Let's move this so I can see the chat. Oh no, I'm not on. Or it's not showing me yet. Anyway. There it is. Cool. So today I'm going to do... Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing. Today I'm going to do a special because of the half price reading sale that I've got this weekend, which is on my money reads, but with a twist of love in there. I've just been doing some of them now because I'm going to go training straight after this. So I've been getting some of those that have been ordered yesterday out of the way. And so, yeah, let me just find a link to that. So if somebody wants to book in for one of those, it's going to be available half price for another day. So I'll just put that in the comments. Hang on. Half price reading sale. That's the link for it. And so that's as cheap as it's ever going to get because I'm putting my prices up tomorrow. So as soon as this sale ends tomorrow, which is in about, not 24 hours, it's a bit longer than that. About 26 hours this sale lasts, another 26 hours, and then my prices go up. And so my prices next weekend, I'm having a half price reading sale, but it'll be 75 Australian dollars instead of 60, which is about 50 American dollars. So this weekend it's about 35, 40 American dollars. Next weekend it'll be 50. Not a massive increase. But... So how is everybody today? Is anybody on? Is anybody on with me? Just pop up a message saying who you are, where you're watching from. We'll wait for a couple of minutes maybe for people to come on. What was today about? The daily read, 31st of May. I can't remember. It was a couple of hours ago when I watched that video. It was about leaving things behind. Something being completed. Feeling the relief of that. The relief energy today. Sunday the 31st of May, which is nice. Don't know what it is personally for me yet, but maybe something will show in the day that I can let go of. It would be good if it was around relationships for me and a talk. That would be good. So I'm going to go deeper into the daily read, pick out some more cards for the daily read, see what else is going on apart from that relief that we're getting for something being over. It was also talking about replacing it, not replacing what we've let go of, but coming to this understanding that we need to find a new approach. So if it's like you've let go of a relationship, today would be the day to feel the relief of that it's over, that you don't need to deal with that stuff anymore. But it's about coming up with like a new way, thinking I'm not going to do that again. Maybe it's not the best to look for partners on Tinder, something like that. Changing your approach, it's like a day to make a decision to change your approach on the way. Just to say, okay, because if you keep on doing what you did, you're going to keep on getting what you got. And so say it's a relationship that's ended. You want to do things differently this time. You don't want to do the same thing and end up in a relationship that's exactly the same. Same if it's a job that's ended, maybe. Maybe you're rushing from one job to the other kind of thing. Just rushing in without deciding what it is that you really want to do. Could be that. Could be that. Is anyone joining me today, or am I just talking to myself? Sometimes people come late. The card of the day is ambition. May I offer... Oh, look, you can see my reflection. May I offer all my deepest longings to love itself and invite a divine plan beyond the mind's imagining. Please use me for the highest good. So it's like a universal ambition today, which is kind of good because I want to do this money with a twist of love special today. Focus on that because it's been so interesting. The readings that I've been doing, the YouTube videos that I did, are those money reads with a twist of love, to see how relationships and our love life affects our money story. And it's been so interesting, the private reads that I've been doing this weekend on that. Really interesting, the stuff that's been coming up. So different. A lot of people's patterns are so different. People deferring to their partners even though they're not very good with money. The partners aren't very good with money, but they'll still defer to them. So Yeah, there's been some weird things come up about choices in partners too, based on finances. Oh, lovely coffee. So let's go deeper into it all, see what our higher selves want to talk about today. Going deeper into the daily read, whether it wants to go on about these endings that we're having, or if it wants to go on about the money, love connection. Connecting the dots. Connecting the dots. This connection card, it's often about relationships, and it's often about connecting the dots. And this is about going for it and connecting the dots. It's a very interesting thing. I can't get it out of my head, a reading that I just did for somebody. You know, two of the most powerful forces in the universe are love and abundance. Beyond a lot of other things, they're just so powerful, love especially, but abundance the same. Two of the most powerful forces, yet people will doubt them. And that doesn't make sense, does it? Doubting the most powerful forces, yet trusting in forces that aren't as powerful, like gravity. Gravity is a sure thing, right? And we trust in it. But it's not as powerful as love. Like love and abundance, they're universal energies. Like they're behind way more than gravity is behind things. And so we can not connect the dots of how it is that we're feeling about ourselves that's causing us to be afraid of the most powerful forces. Yeah? So when we're not feeling empowered in ourselves, we don't feel good around powerful people or powerful things. And love and abundance are powerful things, very powerful forces, the most powerful forces. And so this is about you connecting the dots of what you go for. What is it that you're going for? Are you going for other things that aren't as powerful? You know, this could be setting really small goals, things like that. Maybe you've not connected the dots before, that you're actually afraid of your own power, that you're afraid of powerful things like love and abundance. Maybe you're afraid of powerful people too, because you're afraid of yourself and your own power. That's the connection. That's the connection. So maybe if this is speaking to you, maybe get one of those readings this weekend. The money with a love twist reading. They've been so interesting. It might unlock everything for you, because how we do things is how we do everything. It tends to be. How we do love is how we do money. It's how we do everything in our lives. And so this guidance can unlock lots of things for you. I know a lot of people are saying that too. Thank you everyone as well for your reviews. A lot of reviews coming in now on my website. If you don't know, when you book in with me on my website, 2 weeks later you get an email asking you to leave a review. And that's the official reviews on my website. So only people that have bought that reading can leave a review on it. Because I don't have anything to do with that. All I can do is set it to be 2 weeks. 2 weeks, 6 weeks, or 2 months after you purchase. So I've set it to 2 weeks. I can't resend those emails out. So you can be sure that they're official reviews. But yeah, some amazing reviews coming in. Thank you. What else have we got? Success and get support. We can often be very, hey Chris, oh, I thought I was going to be by myself all morning. As you can see, I'm going to training after this, so I'm not that fast if it's quiet in here this morning. And I've got a stack of readings to do that have come in overnight. Thank you everyone for your orders. But yeah, success and get support. Often people are good about getting anti-support. So they're good about having people around them that are doubting everything and maybe complaining about everything. But But then getting support from people that are successful, that's out of the comfort zone. What I'm trying to say about these cards is it's saying you're letting support in whether you know it or not, but maybe you're letting support in that's not good for you, that's not about success. So maybe this is a call to be more conscious about what you're letting in, what support you're letting in. Are you letting support in for anti-success? You know, like friends that you complain about your money situation and you complain about your relationships and stuff like that. That's support. But it's anti-support. It's not for what you want. But it is support. And so maybe it's time to think about that, what kind of support you've been letting in. Maybe that's why there's not many people on here this morning. Because you're all doing the anti-support thing. Complaining with your friends. So weird things going on in the world. I keep on seeing that side on Facebook and it's not true. It's America. America is not the whole world. It's not crazy here. Sometimes it gets a bit much. Hearing and seeing it everywhere as if America is everything. It's not. And America's been crazy for a long time. I've been worried about that country for a long time because it seems to be headed for destruction, chaos and madness for a long time. And it's not the whole world. Just thought I'd add that in. So yeah, clear within, respect. So this is, you know, with these energies, with this, around this money love connection thing that I'm doing at the moment, seems a big call at the moment to have a higher awareness about ourselves, respect ourselves more, respect love and abundance more, respect like the powerful things in the world, the truly powerful things in the world. We can do like a backward thing on that. We can pretend that it's not, right? There's probably not very many people pretending that love isn't important, but a lot of people pretending that abundance isn't important just because they get jaded by it. They don't know how to tap into it. Hey, Matt, how are you? Lots of good reasons to worry about America, for sure. It's like leading the way to... It feels like, to me, it feels like there needs to be an intervention with America. It feels like America is in trouble now. It's like the little brother. America is like, to me, it's got an energy of a teenager that thinks it knows everything, but it knows nothing. It hasn't learned from other cultures, hasn't learned. I can see what it's trying to do, but it's in a mess and it needs an intervention. And it's strange because it's like that, the dumb teenager that thinks it knows everything. It's trying to do interventions in the rest of the world, not realizing that it hasn't got the wisdom yet and it doesn't know. That's what the energy of America feels like to me. From the outside, I've never been there. It kind of scares me. I don't want to go there. I had a confusing dream last night. A strong story of being swept away by powerful forces. Ooh, maybe it's love and abundance wants to sweep you away, Matt. Confusing. Was it scary? I had a dream last night and it made me really angry. You know when you have dreams about people, about partners, they make you mad at them, even though it's not true. Well, it is kind of true. It is kind of true. That's how it feels, living in America now. Crazy. Crazy time. But it kind of, yeah, it makes me mad that everyone's thinking that it's the whole world and it's not. It's not the whole world. And even like when Australian people get involved in that too. So I've got a lot of Australians on my Facebook. And then And they're starting talking about the American stuff. It's like, why? It's not affecting us. It's not affecting us here in Thailand. It's not really affecting them in Australia unless they want to get involved in it. Wasn't scared, though it could be said to be a scary situation. Okay. Lots of hope that after all this madness, America that emerges will be better than it was before. Let's hope so. Maybe it is a universal intervention. But that's what it feels like to me. It's like, whoop. America's lost its way. Little brother America has lost its way. Needs an intervention. Clear within and respect. What's this? Respecting ourselves. Clearing stuff. There's a lot of clearing going on at the moment. For sure. But I'm really feeling it. Probably just because I've been doing so many abundance and love. Abundance. Money with a twist of love readings this weekend. There does seem to be this call to really wake up and respect yourself. We're not trusting ourselves when it comes to love and abundance, some of us anyway. There's things to clear and we've got to start respecting ourselves. I've got a mosquito bite there. So a big call. So quiet this morning here. What's going on? A lot of people yesterday. But it's good because I want to go training soon, very soon. So, yeah. Following our intuition and not our resistance. Our intuition. Our resistance wants to keep us in our comfort zone. Our intuition wants us to put ourselves out there. And we've got to soothe ourselves to be able to follow our intuition. Instead of letting resistance or our egos tell us to stay in our comfort zone and don't ask that person out, don't go for that money that you want, don't do that thing that's going to get you the success that you want. It's a battle between the intuition part of the mind, the open part of the mind, and the ego, the scared part of the mind. Maybe that's what your dream is about, Matt. Thanks, Matt. Yeah, I'm so happy with it. I love it. It's pretty. It's pretty. Apparently there's more to be done. I don't know. I'm not so sure about that. Maybe. Maybe not. The artist wants to do more. The artist formerly known as my ex. So who wants a reading? Chris? Matt? It's interesting. It's interesting that this one is quiet too, because of that resistance, you know? Isn't it weird? Isn't it weird that people are most resistant to the most powerful forces in the universe? Love and abundance. My cards, my personal cards today, I got the Doubt Cancels Abundance card. Letting go of that. I feel so abundant at the moment. It's amazing. It's amazing. Paid off all my debt. Getting savings now. So good. It's so easy too. At last. Chris. The strength. Yes, this is another thing. It's been coming up over and over again. Strength. Strength. You're stronger than you think, Chris. You're stronger than you think. And when you stand in your strength and you're empowered, that is the energy that abundance wants for you. Abundance doesn't want to shower itself on people that aren't strong, that are going to squander it, that are going to allow people to take advantage of them. If you think about it, if abundance is a person and it wants to be taken care of and loved like everybody else, it's not going to put itself with somebody in a victim mentality who's feeling weak, who's going to allow it to be stolen from them, that's not going to take care of it, you know. It wants to be with someone that's like strong. And so, Chris, this is saying, be strong. Let go of that story that you're not strong. Because abundance and love, it's attracted to those that are strong and powerful. That's why when you learn empowerment and boundaries and stuff, everything gets better in your life. When it's like buying into that religious teaching that you've got to be nice, just nice, you know, not strong and powerful, nice, you know, nice. It's not good for people. It's not good for abundance. It's not good for love either. It's not good for love. Oh, you get into horrible relationships when you're not in your strength. So, there you go, Chris. Oh yeah, I've been feeling that strongly in readings in the last couple of days, but in myself too. Like I see, it's when I stepped into my power, and Muay Thai has been a big part of that. Not just Muay Thai, looking after myself, Muay Thai, feeling empowered, and opening my heart and letting the good people here love me and take care of me. All of that together has changed everything for me in love and abundance. And now look, like abundance is flowing in hugely for me, and not only that, but a relationship has come back around. Like the best relationship I've ever had. Beautiful man. Really, the best person I've ever met in my life. And it's coming back around. So Chris, yep, you know it. Your strength and courage, your strength, your empowerment. And your passion, you see, when you're strong. In fact, that was in today's reading, wasn't it? If you watched the daily for the 31st, it was in there, that power, the strength. I was talking about my abs and how amazing it makes me feel when I'm feeling strong in my core, and my abs are a reflection of it, my body's a reflection of it. Because when you're feeling strong in your core, you start making really good decisions inside of yourself. When you're feeling strong inside of yourself, you start making really good decisions, and that's when your passion come out too. Like I wouldn't be able to do all this YouTube stuff without having to found that empowerment first. It's just everything falls into place, and same is true for you too, Chris. Your power, it's all about that. Then you're going to step into your passion. You're going to be strong in that, and you'll do it. Growth. Okay, Chris. Feel like I'm in the stage of exiting my cocoon, ready to flex your wings. That's good to hear. And communication is a big thing for you, Matt. And you've got to appreciate that. You're already appreciated for it by other people. Communication, bringing people together, communicating. It's like being the, what's it called? Mediator, that kind of thing. You're good at that. You're good at bringing people together and getting people involved and communicating with them. Being able to communicate with lots of different kinds of people and meet them at their level, that kind of thing. You're good at that. You're appreciated already for that. You are heard in that way. This is like, I'm feeling like, Matt, you think that you need to have a message that you put out there. And that's not your thing. It's not like you're a teacher standing on a podium teaching people something. That's not your communication. Your communication is more in amongst, being a mediator, that kind of thing, bringing people together, holding space, communication space for people to come together. It's interesting. That's the way that you're heard. So I'm thinking, Matt, you're trying to reach for something that's not you. You're trying to reach for some kind of message to put out there, something that you can do, and that's not you. You're a connector. You know the different archetypes? Money archetypes, like Denise Duffield Thomas teaches. And who did she get it from? I can't remember what her name is. Some coach. I can't remember her name. Very frail lady, but powerful. It's weird. Her body doesn't match her inner state. But yeah, money archetypes. You're more of a connector. That's what I'm feeling. Connector archetype. So, not a leader. Like I'm a romantic, which means I spend my money on the fine things. There's like celebrity. There's what's the leader one? I can't remember what they're called now. If I find the quiz, you can do a quiz. I don't know if it's available at the moment because she only releases it every now and then, and I think that Denise is stopping doing that course now. But I'll let you know what it is. But you're definitely a connector. You're one that brings people together. There's nurturer too. Someone that takes care of people. But yeah, I'm getting a connector vibe from you. And when you stop looking outside of who you are, when you stop thinking, oh, for abundance, I need to be someone that I'm not. No, you don't. You need to be yourself, Matt. So when you get out of that mindset that you're not enough, and when you actually see the skills, the talents, all the abundance that you've got inside of yourself, and you know that you can just be yourself and do that, then abundance is going to come. Not just that, you're going to have a good time too. And so at the moment, you're waiting for yourself. You're waiting to know yourself properly and for you to be okay about yourself. It'd be like me trying to make money doing things that aren't me, rather than, being firm about my readings and doing it and putting it out there. So good things are coming. Just finding out about yourself at the moment. Hey Mel, how are you? Would you like one? And then I'm going to go training before anyone else comes. Mel? Oh. This came up in someone else's reading as well. Money and abundance read. Money and twist of love. Looking a bit tan. What about now? Wait. What about now? I'm making it warmer. That's normal. This is warmer. I kind of like it. You were hoping you'd finish that stage. Sometimes it's never over. Like, we can get to know ourselves even better and better. So Mal, forgive yourself. You've been choosing mirror reflections of you. Now, when we're talking about love and money, this is talking about you choosing partners with respect to money. You think that you're choosing different than you, but you're actually choosing the same. Now, this is what's been coming up in people's readings. That if you doubt yourself, you're going to attract someone that doubts themselves. And even on the surface, it might look that they're different, might seem that they're different. The fundamental core is the same. Been out in the sun. Last time I was out in the sun, it wasn't sunny yesterday. Day before, now I was inside all day. Day before, when I did videos. When I'm shooting my videos, I'm in the shade, but the sun still gets me. But yeah, even riding my bike to get some food. But yeah, it's cloudy at the moment. We're in rainy season. So Mal, you got to forgive yourself for your choices. The deep core of who they are is the same as you, even though you think you've been choosing different. This could be about financial situations and relationships. Thinking that you've chosen someone different and then finding out that are just as insecure as you. Being alone is better at the moment because you're making similar decisions. So you've got to forgive yourself for your choices in your relationships. Be alone. And then it's kind of like figuring out your financials yourself alone. Figuring out yourself alone before you get into a relationship. Matt, I definitely agree with you. You're saying about being a connector, but don't know where to fly with that. Yeah. Well, it can be things like, like you do. You're the creator of the conscious conversations thing. Maybe just focus on that group more. Doing that kind of thing, that's perfect. Being a curator of holding the space. Just see where it goes. Do that thing and appreciate yourself for doing that thing. And then watch everyone else appreciate you for that too. And thank you for letting me post in there as well. If that is your group, I think it is. And this too, Matt. Ambition. Oh, you didn't create it but joined it early. You have got some kind of ownership of that. I feel your energy in there, Matt. Ambition. May I offer all my deepest longings to love itself and invite a divine plan beyond the mind's imagining. This is for you, Matt. Invite a divine plan beyond my mind's imagining. So you're saying I can't imagine what it would be. You don't need to. Just go along with it, go along with it, go along with it. And your reading was saying appreciate yourself. You're already appreciated for that connector part of you. You need to appreciate that. Hey, Mimi. Yeah, so maybe take ownership more of that group, Matt. Had a long journey for self-respect and self-love. Oh, yeah. Totally. I mean, it keeps on raising up. It keeps on raising up. Keeps on raising up. Okay, so I'm going to go off training now. I'm going to get one of those massages tomorrow, so I'm going to go do 2 sessions of training today. Can kick Serin's ass again. So the half price sale is still on for another about 26 hours on those money with a twist of love readings. I'm really enjoying doing this. I think it's my new thing for the weekends now. I'm going to be doing one reading for the sale, and it's going to have a twist of something else, because everything's interconnected, you know, we're whole beings. It's all interconnected, and so it can give people real clarity on when I mix it together. It's like, okay, this is about money, but also about relationships and what you're doing in love, what you're doing in relationships, how it's affecting your money, vice versa, all of that. You have several groups about collaborative storytelling. Oh, nice, yeah. I like that. I like that, Matt. Sounds like you completely. Cool. Well, you're getting clarity, Matt, for sure. For sure. Thanks, everyone, for coming along, clicking like.